Right, good afternoon, Rumpanians, and welcome back to the Rum Revolution. Today, we're at Total Wines and More, West Palm Beach, quite possibly one of the busiest Total Wines in the state of Florida, and we're going to be conducting a full rum audit. We're going to be deep diving on their shelves. We're going to be seeing what they got right as far as rum inventory. We're going to see what they're missing, and of course, we're going to try to get out of here with the best deal possible. Because, like we say, a good rum should not leave holes in your pocket. So, come with me, whether you like big bold rums, whether you like white rums, agricole, industrial, overproof, kill devils, they should have it all. So, click and subscribe, and let's do this together. I tell this story all the time about when I first moved to Florida, created my first cocktail menu, and it was heavily populated with rum. And I found out pretty quickly that rum was not the drink of choice here. Let's see if we can find the rum. And here we go, right here. Our first impressions, we got 5 shelves, just like the one in Wellington. I see pretty much a lot of the same brands, and pretty much the same layout, but a little smaller. But I'm absolutely sure that we can find some great deals here. One thing I see here that I did not see at the Wellington location is this Money Musk Overproof. And this rum holds a special place in my heart, even though I'm not from Clarendon, but I went to school there. And Money Musk rum has always been one of my favorites. So it's been available in Canada for a long time. Proud to see it finally in the United States. And this is one of the issues that we're facing with the Jamaican rum GI. I see this Navy Bay rum here. It says dark Jamaican rum, but if you flip it around, you see where it is bottled in Boston, Massachusetts, right? And one of the things that the Jamaican GI is trying to fight for and trying to achieve is that all rums that are labeled Jamaican rum must be bottled in Jamaica as well. Surprising to see this one. Goslin's Old Rum was $89. It's on sale for $62. This is a great rum to add to the collection. It's just 40% ABV, but as far as aging goes and quality, this one is definitely up there, and packaging is not too bad. Pretty unique and pretty clever. Largo Bay and Coke, perfect for boating around the beach, and they have the Coke and the Diet Coke right next to it. Shout out to Largo Bay. All right, they got the pineapple juice and they got the Real coconut right next to their gold rum as well, giving pina colada vibes. Ooh, we got this Barcelo Añejo, $15.99. That's a great deal. We got the Barcelo Dorado for $12.99. Amazing deal. And we also have this Bribery. Amazing packaging. This Panamanian rum over here. $5 bill on it. Like I say, this is the amazing thing about rum. Take a look at this. This is Botron out of Guatemala. Now, where else can you find an 18-year-old aged spirit for $41.99? That's an absolute steal. A reputable rum maker, great packaging, 18 years in a barrel, and you can get it for $41.99. Now, let me see your favorite whiskey do that. My overall impression, even though the inventory is not as huge as the Wellington store, but the selection is definitely more varied and more eclectic. I have absolutely no doubt that we'll be able to find some good deals here. All right, so let's go ahead and pick our favorite from the categories of rum that's available. All right, so for our favorite white rum, cannot beat this one. This is Aline's white rum from Barbados. blended at the Foursquare Distillery, and for $13.99, you just cannot beat this. I wholeheartedly believe in anything that Richard Seal touches, and I've never tried this, but I'm gonna go out on the limb and say, for the price point, for the reputable Barbados distillery that it's made in, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a better value, better quality in the same package than this Aleen's at $13.99. All right, in our age category, we have two, and they're from the same distillery, and it's the Barcelo Dorado and the Ron Barcelo Añejo at $15.99. The Añejo, not quite sure how old it is or how long it's been aged, but a reputable distillery out of Dominican Republic. You cannot beat that. There's nothing in here that matches that price at $15.99. And we have the Barcelo Dorado, a little lighter in disposition, looking to me like a 2, maybe a 3-year-old rum, but at $12.99, like where else are you gonna find that? Absolute steal. All right, on to the spice rum category, and not my favorite brand, but I found this Sailor Jerry on sale for $13.99 for 750, 92 proof. I mean, it's spice rum. You're gonna be mixing it. You're typically not gonna be having it on its own, so it's hard to beat $13.99 price for its spice rum. So we're gonna be going with the Sailor Jerry Spice as my pick. All right, so for our overproof category, not a lot to choose from. And this is not a sentimental pick, but based on the price point of $21.99, we're going to be going with the Ray and Nephew Overproof. We have the Lager Bay 151, we have the Plantaray OFTD, and we have the Money Musk Overproof. But those are significantly higher in price, so we're going to be going with the Ray and Nephew Overproof for this one. All right, so money's not an option, and we want to splurge. We're gonna go with this $200 bad boy from Royal Cane Cask Company, single cask rum, Trinidad 2002, 21-year-old, 52 ABV. It's 104 proof. Again, column still. You cannot beat this. Its packaging is amazing, prestige. Comes in this amazing box, and again, you could go with the Foursquares. And I gotta say, I gotta give an honorary shout out to the Pierre Lamotte Thoughtless Mangles. All right, don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, my French, but $174 for a on-age rum. Beautiful. Don't know if I would pay that, but it's here. Honorary mention. All right, guys, I know it's time for the best deal in the house. My pick, the one I'm going on with, and I found this Exo Dorley's 8-year-old 43% ABV Barbados rum, then Richard Seal again, and it's on special for $19.99. You cannot beat this. So this is my choice. This is what I'm taking home, and overall, I would say it's an amazing trip.